So we're reviewing for our quiz that's tomorrow. Number 1, we are writing the equation of the ellipse. So as soon as you read something like write the equation of the ellipse, okay, the very first thing you should do is put the basic bones of an ellipse. So as soon as I see that, I know this is coming. X something squared over something plus y squared over something equals 1. That's what our ellipse looks like in standard form. We need to get it to that place. They've told me some information, like vertices are at 5, -1, and -5, -1. And my foci are at 4, -1, and -4, -1. That's the information they've told me. Okay, there's 3 things I need to fill in here. I need to know where is the center. I need to know how much did I go left and right. And I need to know how much did I go up and down. So the first thing I want to do is find the center, because that's the easiest thing to do. What am I going to do, Jacobed, to find the center? Yeah, just go to the middle. Yeah, don't make it harder than that. Count to the middle. So if I'm here, I'm just counting my way into the middle. The middle is right there. Okay, my center is at the ordered pair, 0, -1. So if my ordered pair is at 0, -1, David, what's going to go with my x? 0, so x plus 0 or minus 0, that's fine. Positive 1, because he's changing that sign. Okay. Technically on top here, you could just have x squared. That looks better, but x plus 0 is also fine. Good. So we've got that part. The next thing we need to know is, did I go left or right? Or how much did I go left and right, and how much I went up and down? We're not always going to know that. Carla, thoughts on that? Which one do we know? Do we know how much we went up and down or left and right? Left and right. How far did we go from the center to the outside edge of our ellipse? So am I counting to the X or to the red dot? Red dot. I'm counting to there because that's the outside edge. My ellipse is going to look something like that. Okay, so if I'm going to that red dot, I went 5. So what do I need to do with that 5? Square it, because normally we square root to graph it. So if I'm going back to the equation, I'm going to square it. It's going to be 25. Show me a 1 if you think that 25 should go underneath your X. Show me a 2 if you think that 25 should go underneath your Y. 1 if you think it should go underneath your X. 2 if you think it should go underneath your Y. Trinae, why is it going underneath my X? Yeah, I went left and right. I'm going with my vertices. Good. I do have no idea how much I went up and down. They told me foci. If they tell you foci, you're going to use your foci equation. You're taking the bigger number on bottom minus the smaller number on bottom, and that will tell you the distance to your foci squared. I've got one number right here. I've got this 25. Thumbs up if you think the 25 is the bigger of the two numbers. Thumbs down if you think 25 is the smaller of the two numbers. Thumbs up if you think it's the big one. Thumbs down if you think it's the little one. Gabby, why is 25 my big number here? It's on the same axis. That 25 came from that. It's on the same axis that my foci were on. So that's going to make it my bigger number. 25 minus something, I'm looking for this number, is c squared. C is the distance to my foci. So all I'm going to do is count from here to my foci, which is 4. So if that's 4, I'm going to square that to get 16. I'm going to answer the question, 25 minus what gets me 16? 9. There's my answer.